Hi Stampin' Friends, it's Chris Slogar from BuckeyeInklings.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little twin pocket purse. When you open it up, there's a section on the inside that is made from designer paper and it's folded to create two pockets. Okay, and this is a great use of two-sided designer paper. You will see both sides of that paper. So in the front pocket, I've tucked a little greeting card, note card, and in the back I have a tea bag. This would also fit a gift card really well, or maybe you have something else, some other flat little gift that's like a flat chocolate or something. But this is a project that's very adaptable to any seasons or occasions. I am using Come Together designer series paper and fall colors for mine for the Split Coast Holiday Blitz. Okay, you'll need designer paper that's two-sided. This piece for the inside folded pocket is 6 inches by 10 inches, and I'll show you how to score that in a second. And then you need two pieces for the outside of the purse that each measure 3 inches by 4 inches. The base of the purse itself, I'm just using plain cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. We'll score that in a minute. And then for the flap of the purse, I have a stitched rectangle that measures about 3 inches by 4 3/8. So if you don't have the stitched rectangle, you can just cut a rectangle to those dimensions. And I've used another stitch shape for the little tab. This is from Stitch Labels, but of course you can use any shape and modify that quite easily. Then for the inside pieces here, while we're doing dimensions, I have for the note card, Whisper White that measures 3 1/4 by 2 1/4, and another piece of cardstock, 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then the handle, I have an 8-inch length of ribbon to make the purse's handle. Okay, so let's get started. You need a scoring tool or your trimmer with the scoring blade to work on the pocket piece. You're going to score at, with the 6-inch side at the top, you're going to score in half at 3 inches. And then you're going to turn to the 10-inch side and score at 3 inches and 7 inches. Okay. So while we're scoring, I also have that base piece that measured 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. We're going to score this at 3 1/4, 3 3/4, 4 1/4, 4 3/4, and 5 1/4. Okay, so there's 5 score lines in there. And then I'll also take my stitched rectangle and I'm going to score that in half. That's at about 1 1/2. And also that little tab piece, let's see, I'll do that over here so I can center it on 10 inches and score that in half too, just to make that easier to fold later. Okay, so starting to make this pocket piece, I'm going to go ahead and burnish these score lines. Okay, and then whichever side you want to see more on the inside, like the leafy side here is going to be the front of my pocket. I'm going to put that side down, okay, as I work on it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut along the score line just to the cross score line, that first horizontal score line here. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And then each time we make a fold, we're folding the cut edge to run alongside the adjacent score line, okay, but not overlap it because we don't want it to get in the way of the fold. So I'm turning down. I'm going to do this in each one of the quadrants here. The designer paper to make this diagonal fold. Okay. Okay, and remember, each time you're taking the cut edge and bringing it over to the score line, but not crossing over. And you can adjust it where need be to make it nice and neat. Okay, and then these pieces will fold to the center. This will be a pocket, and this will be a pocket, and this is how they fold so that they're front to back. Okay, so we're going to set that aside a second, and then take this base piece. I'm going to first burnish on that middle score line, and then the other ones are going to accordion fold back from that. But if you if you burnish on the middle one first, that helps you to get them going the right direction. And I'm going to do that on both sides. So we're making kind of like the bottom of an accordion file here. And then this piece that we've created from the designer paper, we fold back together like so. And we're going to put that in the middle section of our accordion fold. Okay, so we've got it tucked right in the middle. And to secure that, I'm going to just grab that center fold and holding the pocket piece in place, kind of open up the rest of it. Just use my stapler because I need a really firm hold on that. And I'm going to staple through that middle fold, and that will hold that pocket piece in place. And then I'm just going to take my tear and tape here and cover up those staples on each side. And going to reveal that, and on each side push that cardstock accordion fold over the staples. Okay, so we've got this now, and the staples are covered up, and that's really secure. Okay, then we can just take our designer paper pieces that were meant for the outside and apply adhesive and stick them to the front and back of the purse. Okay, get the direction right. And then we will attach the flap piece, but first we're going to make our handle. Oops, I slid that off center. Okay. Okay, so on that stitched rectangle or plain rectangle, if that's what you have, I'm taking a hole punch now. I have my crocodile, and I'm punching just to the right of the score line here, which is going to be the back flap of the purse, and making a hole. And then when I turn it around, it'll be the left side of that score line and making a hole. Okay, so both holes are on the back of the flap. And I'm going to go ahead and burnish that and take my 8-inch length of ribbon. Now I'm going to be careful, since this is two-sided ribbon, to have the ribbon showing the way I want it to. I'm going to have the tail come in with the front showing, the front of the ribbon showing. Okay, and then I'm going to lock those pieces down on the inside of the flap here with some tear and tape. And this doesn't have to be too neat, but it shouldn't go outside of the rectangle. And I'm going to add a little extra tear and tape along the bottom of the flap. Okay, and then I can reveal all of that adhesive. And then choose, if there's one side or the other of the purse that you like better for the front or the back, choose that accordingly. And then I'm just going to press the back of the purse down to all of that adhesive. Now, I'm not going to get too tight up to that fold line, and that will give it a little more give, since this might be a thick purse for the flap to fold around. See, I haven't quite met the score line there, leaving a little room so that this can fold over the front of the purse, even if there's, you know, some bulk in there. Okay, then I'm just going to take my little stitched label, or, you know, whatever shape you have, and apply some glue and put it in place here on the flap. And I'm going to have it sticking out just a bit. It doesn't hurt to have a ruler handy to get that centered. Okay, and then I just have an embellishment here that I'm going to use as kind of like hardware for my purse, like a little purse clasp. And then I have these Velcro fasteners. They're self-adhesive. They measure 3/8 inch. And I'm going to use them for my closure. So what I do is I take the fuzzy side, the loop side, and I stick it to the hook side. Okay, and then this is sticky in both directions right now, and I'm putting the hook side up on my little clasp, and then I'm going to press that in place, and that will make sure my fuzzy loop side is going to meet when these close. Okay, so there you have the purse made. Then all we need to do is decorate our little note card. And I'm going to use a pumpkin from the Gather Together set. I have mint macaron. I'm going to stamp off to make it kind of light. And then I'm going to stamp over with a greeting. This one is Season of Thanks. So this would be a cute little thank you to somebody, or Thanksgiving gift. And I'm going to attach the Whisper White to the matte piece. That's Early Espresso here. Okay, and there I have the card to tuck in the pocket. And then, of course, you can put whatever you want in the other pocket. Okay, so there you have it. There you have your little holiday purse for fall. All right, thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.